Cash story number 10. Cashless takeout.
Very hungry and in a hurry, arriving moments before closing to pick up my teriyaki takeout. You guessed it, I had no wallet. After an embarrassing conversation, I was let off the hook with, "Okay, you eat here more than anyone. You pay next time." I was very relieved because, as I said, I was hungry.
Number 9. Fish on a hook.
At the Triangle Hotel on Lake Victoria in Ninja, Uganda, one can dine from the veranda overlooking the lake. The menu item of choice is Nile perch. But to get it, the waiter walks along the waterline until a fisherman's found with sufficient catch for the order. Only cash works.
Number 8. 50 euros in the dash.
There are a few countries where non-local cards aren't accepted at petrol stations, and you have to prepay for petrol. Belgium is one of them. My colleague briefed me upon my arrival to always keep 50 euros cash in the dash. It's good advice for everyone, really.
Number 7. London abroad.
Outside of London, head towards any village and you have to have cash. To get to work, there's a bus every 30 minutes, but you won't get on it without cash. And when I'm running late, a cab is the only option, and ditto. No cash, no cab for me. So I need cash to get to work, to earn cash.
Number 6. Financial crisis.
Living in Cyprus after the financial crisis, everyone, employees, grocery stores, gas stations, restaurants, shops, needed cash for months to survive. And cash had to be sent from overseas to suppliers and children as the banks couldn't transfer. The banks were closed, ATM lines were long, and friends who would send stored euros were very popular.
Number 5. Road trip.
We were traveling from Indiana to Florida to my husband's sister's house for a holiday after getting some cash at the ATM. Somewhere in rural Georgia, at 1 a.m, we stopped for gas and were surprised when our card was blocked because we were from out of state. We were so glad to have cash that night.
Number 4. A shoe-in.
It was shoe shopping day in Maastricht with my wife. After a long process of selection, the cashier advised upon checkout that the card machine was faulty. No worries. Being a cash person, I had enough cash. And of course, I quickly negotiated a discount for paying with cash. My wife did the happy dance in her new shoes. Cash works.
Number 3. No cards accepted.
I spent the day prepping for a date with my longtime crush, and my last stop was to get my nails done. I picked the perfect color to match my dress. When I looked in my purse, I realized that I literally had only $2 cash. No ATM in sight, no cards accepted. The salon showed me no mercy and grabbed a cotton ball soaked in acetone and removed my beautiful polish.
Number 2. Toll booth turmoil.
I was driving in an unfamiliar part of town and did not realize I was on a toll road until it was too late. As I was approaching the toll booth, I opened my wallet and discovered that I didn't have any cash. I got up to the unmanned toll booth and buzzed an attendant. I asked if they had an ATM in the building, and he looked at me like I was crazy. He told me to drive through without paying. 3 weeks later, I received an invoice from the Turnpike Commission for the $1.50 toll and an additional $40 service fee.
Number 1. No cash and a robe.
Having overslept, I was running late to drive my son to school. I made the fateful choice to not dress in street clothes, opting to drive in my pajamas, bathrobe, and sandals. I didn't remember that I needed gas and had neglected to grab my purse. I got my son to school, and as I was leaving, my car came to a stop. I walked to the nearby gas station to beg for some gas. I was so embarrassed. Luckily, another parent saw me and stopped to help me out. Now, I never leave the house without cash or without being dressed.